Okay. So uh, over here, friends, with respect to this particular diagram, what we are able to see, the artificial intelligence, that is the business term basically, and we are having machine learning, deep learning, all of these particular things are inside this particular artificial intelligence. Huh? So right now, or from last 1 to 2 years, the generative AI, this is you can this has picked up the speed, and uh, and we we have faced that we need to learn about this particular demanding skill. Huh? So in this particular session we will be discussing why we need to pick up this particular skill set in order to upgrade ourselves, and what are the things that we are going to cover in this particular course module. And third one, like the duration and all these particular things will be discussed. And at the end I will be going to take the queries. It might be possible you guys are having some queries with respect to the course module, the timings and all. So there are certain things that will come from your side, so we will be having the discussion in detail. So in today's session we will be having focus onto these particular aspects. We will not be going in detail like what are the different things inside the gen ai, what it can do, how it can change the how it has changed the market, and also uh, on a broader level we will be going to cover all of these particular things, but not in detail. So gen ai, so gen ai stands for generative ai. Okay. Generative AI, that means like at this moment we are able to generate the content in terms of image, in terms of the text, in terms of audio, and videos. Like with the help of the programs or codes, even the code can be generated with the help of Gen AI. Yeah. If we are able to provide the context in a correct manner, then we will be able to generate the new content. Okay. So before generative ai, before the gen ai, this was not possible because we were not able to retain the context. Just focus on to this particular word, retaining the context. And we will be having discussion. The entire gen ai stuff is evolved at this particular keyword, retaining the context. Retaining the context is the mandatory, or the important thing inside the gen ai world. Retaining the context, I'm having focus, or I'm pushing it again and again, retaining the context. So in the machine learning, let me try to give you some idea what was happening inside the machine learning and deep learning, and then why we were having the need of gen ai. Okay. So inside the machine learning, what was there, like we were having certain data, and based upon the label field, once we are talking about the machine learning, friends, there are two things. Okay. If we are having the outcome, let me mention over here. Okay. Machine learning. Machine learning. So we are having certain features plus label. So features are nothing but the inputs. Okay. And label is nothing but the output. You can think in this particular way. Okay. Output. Features, these are the inputs. You can think in this particular way, like I'm having employee name, age, experience, and education, and what I'm predicting based upon this salary. So these are the features or inputs, and this is nothing but the output. So we are inside the machine learning programs or machine learning models. What we are having features and labels, and it might be possible we are having label or we are not having label. Label can be known to us or it is not available at all. So based upon the availability of labels, the the machine learning is divided into two categories: supervised machine learning and unsupervised. Unsupervised machine learning. Okay, supervised and unsupervised. Over here the label is not known to us, and based upon these particular you can say features and labels, okay, or supervised or unsupervised, these are the categories of machine learning models. We are having different algorithms. Say random forest is there, okay, linear regression is there, okay, and over here it can be further divided into say regression and classification. Okay, classifications, and inside the regressions and classifications we are having different algorithms. And same thing is happening with the help once we are talking about unsupervised. We are having regression based unsupervised model, we are having classification based supervised model, and then different algorithms are available in unsupervised machine learning as well. Okay, so that is perfectly fine. We are having machine learning, but were we able to generate new context with the help of machine learning? No, we were not able to generate the new content or new context. Okay, so it was not possible in the machine learning, and same thing is happening with the help of you can say deep learning. So inside the deep learning, okay, so deep learning we are having different deep learning. You can say RNN is there, CNN is there, and ANN is there. Okay, so inside the deep learning, we are mostly talking about the neurons. Okay, and the data what we are having that is passed from these neurons. Okay, that is recurrent neural networks. Uh, okay, so we are going to pass our data from the neurons, and uh, based upon the structure, based upon the data and all, once we are passing the data from these neurons, we are able to get the outcome. Okay, and it is providing say more accuracy with respect to the machine learning models, because we are having weight, or you can say weighting mechanism over here. Like if the outcome is positive, then we are providing the positive weights, or if we are having the negative outcome, then we are providing the negative uh, weights. Or you can say like if we are providing the feedback to the model. Say if the person is doing good, we say okay, that is fine. If he is not doing good, then we provide the feedback like you are lagging somewhere. Okay, so deep learning algorithms are based upon the providing the feedback. Okay, so inside the machine learning models and deep learning models, we were not able to generate the new content. Content generation was not possible. You can think in this particular way, like I'm having some uh, keywords like hello, how are you, welcome to big data world. Okay, we are starting a new session on Gen AI. Okay, and Gen AI is evolving at this moment. Okay, and there was a cricket match. There was a match, say, there was a match between India and England. Okay, and England won the first test match. Okay, so say if we are providing this particular content, and based upon this, if we are planning to generate, or if we are willing to generate the summary, or based upon this particular content, if we uh, if we are going to write, say, which uh, which game was played in India, between India and England. Okay, so just try to focus over here, friends. I have mentioned certain data. Okay, and based upon this particular data, I'm just willing to generate the new data. Okay, I'm just willing to generate the new content based upon this particular data. Okay. Now, if I'm providing this particular data to uh, to machine learning models or deep learning models, definitely I will not be able to guess the game. Okay, which game was played over here? I have not mentioned the cricket. Okay, I haven't mentioned the cricket, but what is happening if I'm going to provide this particular content to the to the Gen AI models or large language models, then definitely it will be able to provide me the outcome. And how it is happening, that we will be learning in this particular course module. How the things, how it is going to take the data, and how this particular data is passed from the large language models, and based upon the large language models, then we will be able to get the correct outcome. If we need to you can say generate the summary from this particular content, we will be able to get. Second thing, okay, so what is happening generally, once we are having, say, a large language model is prepared, LLM is prepared, and how it is prepared? Okay, so it is going to take the data from internet, and say today, today is 29th of June, and what I will do, I will take, say, uh, terabyte of data, TBs of data will be taken. Then what I will do, I will apply LLMs on, or you can say I will proceed with the training, that is known as pre-training. Pre-training, and based upon the pre-training, I am going to develop the large language models. Okay, once this particular large language model uh, is prepared, then the content, this particular information is passed from this particular large language model, and then I will be able to get the output. Okay, now, now this particular large language model, say if it is developed at this moment, like if it is pre-trained at 29th of June, and the match is happening, say, after some time, say in July, August, and the July information is not available in large language model, so it will not be able to guess like which game was is played. But based upon the context of this particular keywords like test match, definitely test match is there in cricket only, so it will be able to guess. So and there will be certain accuracy. Whatever the output we are going to get over here, that will be having certain accuracy, and with respect to the accuracy only, we will be able to say that this is the outcome. And the it is not like say it is going to generate the cricket only. It can generate a different, you can say, game. But so if I'm asking this particular question, so from this pre-training phase, probably it will be able to get say cricket, say football, okay, then say tennis, okay. So there are certain outcome, but say cricket is having say 90% or 80% accuracy. So this particular outcome will be given. Okay, so let me reiterate it once again. What is happening inside the machine learning model and deep learning models? Whatever the input we are giving, based upon that, we will be able to get the outcome, or we will be able to predict that based upon that what we have provided. It is not going to store the context. It is not going to pass from some stored information. Whatever we are having in the data set, based upon that only it is able to provide the outcome. But what exactly is happening inside the Gen AI? It is happening in this particular way. Terabytes of the data is taken, then it is pre-trained, and a model is prepared, that is known as large language model. Okay, large language model is dealing with text information, mostly text information is there, and Gen AI, that is the broader term, that is dealing with say audio, video, and all. So different types of uh, information, different types of data can be handled with Gen AI, but large language models are meant for the text information, dealing with the text information, and our course module is focused towards the dealing with the text information. So this particular large language model will be able to handle this particular data, and based upon the context and the information stored in large language model, it is able to provide the information. It will be able to provide the output. So that is one thing. Another stuff what is there, say say I'm having certain lines, some lines are there, say uh, say it is a dark night, and there was a bat. The bat is hanging on tree, okay, and okay, let me just remove this. Okay, it is a dark night and there was a bat. Okay, there was a bat. So if I'm going to provide this particular information to machine learning or deep learning, okay, it will it will not be able to provide like I'm talking about which bat. Is it a flying bat or is it a cricket bat? The context is not stored. The the machine learning and deep learning models are not able to retain the context. Okay, but the Gen AI is able to retain the context. Okay, if I have written say thousands of line over here, or say 10 to 20 lines I have written, okay, and good morning, and and uh, and then ask here, discussion is going on about which beta. Okay, so why it is happening, why Genia is able to answer that here discussion is going about the flying bat, because it is able to retain the context, and retaining the context is depend upon the context length. So we will be having the detailed discussion about the context length and all, and how these particular pre-training things are happening, and then the large language model is prepared. Okay, we will not be going to develop a large language model, but we will be going to discuss about how these particular things are happening. Pre-training of large language model is a very heavy process, and very heavy machines are required in order to do this particular stuff. Probably you have heard about uh, the model. Let me, the model say Group AI, Group AI, then Gemini from the Google. Okay, GPT, Chat GPT, uh, from OpenAI. Okay, GPT. Let me show you these particular things. Over here I'm having the website huggingface.co. Okay, so over here we will be able to get the models information. Say I'm talking about the BERT. This is the model from the Google side. Then Llama is from the Facebook side. Meta side. Meta has developed the Llama model. Okay, then GPT. GPT. So GPT is developed by the OpenAI, and based upon GPT is the base model or foundation model, and based upon the GPT foundation model, Chat GPT has been developed. We will be going in detail with respect to all of these particular things, but the main thing is what I want to say, it is able to retain the context. Okay, based upon the data, it and the context length and all, what I have configured, it is not like it will be able to store the complete context, entire context, or context of say 4 pages and all. Let me show you something. Okay, so over here I'm having say Chat GPT. Okay, I have opened this, and I have mentioned this. Okay, so I have just mentioned this. It is dark night and there was a bat. Good morning. Here discussion is going about which bat. I have asked this. Okay, so it has provided me the answer. This short poem plays with ambiguity. The word bat uh, have multiple meanings. Bat animal, bat cricket or basketball, bat. Here discussion is going. It depends upon the context and all. Okay, so it has provided, it has generated the content based upon what I have provided. Based upon my inputs, it has provided me the outcome. It is able to generate the new data. Okay, and why it is able to generate the new data? Because these particular things have been stored. Okay, and how these particular things are stored inside the pre-training phase. So based upon the pre-training, the LLM was prepared, and then I am passing this particular information from the large language models, and I'm able to get the output. Hope these particular things are cleared up. If you are having any doubt with respect to the functionality, okay, uh, broader level functionality of Gen AI, you can ask. If anyone having any doubt, any confusion,
Hello.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, please tell me, sir, deep learning again. RNN, CNN, ANN,
Okay.
if you don't
So
mind. Yeah.
let me try to show something. Okay, images. Okay, so basically, what is happening inside the deep learning? What I have mentioned, we are using the neural networks over there. Okay, and once we are talking, friends, about the neural networks, in the neural networks, we are having three layers: input layer, okay, the hidden layer, and the output layer. So
Okay.
deep learning mainly deals with the the neural networks. It is similar to the human brains. That's why, like, neural networks name has coined uh, in the deep learning. So yes, someone was speaking. Okay, so what I have mentioned, the three main layers are there: input layer, hidden layer, or basically what we call neurons, and the output layer. Now, once the input is given to the hidden layer or neurons, then based upon over here, we are having the weighting mechanism or feedback mechanism, what I can say. So based upon the feedback, is it positive or negative, you can think in this particular way. Like, two friends are there, uh, and they are planning to what I can say, let me take an example. Just give me a minute. Okay, so two friends are there, and they are planning to pluck mangoes from the tree. Okay, and say one friend is looking onto the mangoes, and second one is throwing the stone onto the mangoes. Okay, so the first friend saying that you need to pluck that particular mango, and and that will be good. It will be sweet. Okay, so the second friend who is having stone, he threw the stone onto the mango, and the stone. Let me try to visualize it. Okay, so what we are having, two friends, say friend one and two, and they are planning to mango is there. Think this is a mango, okay, and he is looking onto this. This mango is on a tree, and he is throwing the stone onto this mango. So he throws the stone onto the mango, and the stone is going above, from above the mango. Okay, so first friend said that, oh, this stone is going above, you need to use less power. Okay, now he throws the another stone. At this moment, the the stone is going from below the mango. So what this friend is providing, he is providing the feedback. to the second one, and based upon the feedback he is reducing the weight, okay, increasing the weight or reducing the weight, okay. Over here, from here to here, he has reduced the weight, and now he has the third, he said like you have used very less power, you need to increase some power so that you will be able to pluck this mango, so he has increased a little bit power, and he throws again. Now the stone hit the mango, and they are able to pluck the mango. So what exactly is being happening over here? We are having a feedback mechanism. Based upon the feedback, we are increasing or decreasing the weight, so that we will be able to get the a correct outcome. And this is the crux of deep learning, friends. Okay, in deep learning, we are providing the weights so that we will be able to get the accurate outcome. Okay, and based upon the type of data, we are having different types of neural networks. Say CNN, that is dealing with the images. Okay, once we are dealing with the image data, then we are having CNN. Okay, once we are having say audio related information and all, audio, then ANN is there. Okay, uh, okay, and RNN, once we are having say time related informations or sequential informations where so at that moment, like we can use the RNN neural networks, so based upon at this moment what you can think, based upon the type of data, different neural networks are there: ANN, CNN, and RNN. And what exactly is being happening? We are using neurons over here, and neurons are adjusting the weights and based in order to get the outcome, right? On a broader level, hopefully you are able to get. Is it Gurmeet?
Yes, sir, I'm getting it.
Okay, so probably you have liked the example, huh? Plucking the mangoes from tree, huh? This is the mango
Yeah.
season.
Yes, I got it.
Okay, so that is
Thank you, sir.
happening inside. Yep, welcome. So this is happening inside the deep learning, and why we need to have GenAI stuff? Because inside the deep learning and machine learning, we are not able to retain the context. We are not able to generate the new context. Two things are there: we were not able to retain the context, and second one, we were not able to generate the new content. Okay, that is possible with the help of GenAI. And GenAI is what? Once we are having multimodality. GenAI is a broader term, and over here multimodality is there. Modality like say text, image, image, audio, video, audio, video. So GenAI is able to handle or generate the content based upon these type of data. But the LLMs, what we are talking about, it is mainly dealing with text information, text data generation, generation. Okay, text data generation.
Ask a question.
Now, yes,
Hi, Ashok. Good morning. One question from my side is the GenAI is a part of machine learning or deep learning, or is it different from there?
uh, just have a look onto this particular diagram. Okay, machine learning is deep learning is a part of machine learning, and GenAI is a part of deep learning, and deep learning itself a part of machine learning, right?
Okay.
Okay, or you can say this is the super class. In it we are having say subclass deep learning, and in this subclass we are having say GenAI. Yeah. So I will show you. over here I have just given an example, like say machine learning was there, then from machine learning we moved towards the deep learning, from deep learning we are moving towards the gen ai and ola. Okay, so in the next session what I will show you, I will try to mention, say, machine learning was having these particular issues, then deep learning was there. Deep learning has done some issue rectification, but there are certain challenges in deep learning as well. Okay, so I will discuss in detail with respect to all of these things. But in today's session, broadly I have talked about the new content generation, okay, and retaining the context. These are the two things what I have covered. Like, if we are not able to retain the context, then we will not be able to get the required information, get the get the accurate information from the gen ai model. Okay, so retaining the context is one thing that is possible with the help of Gen AI, and how much context I will be able to retain, that will depends upon the context length. We will be, these are the configurable parameters inside the Gen AI models. We will be having discussion in detail. Second thing, generation of the new content. So earlier it was not possible. Once we were using the machine learning and deep learning models, we were not able to generate the new content, and that was possible because of the transformer architecture. We will be discussing in detail what is transformer architecture, and how these particular things has changed the world. So in 2017 Google has published one white paper, research paper basically, and in that particular research paper they have given this particular foundation, foundation model, or the foundations to the gen ai, that is the transformer architecture. And with the help of transformer architecture, that is utilized in deep learning as well and in gen ai as well. Okay, so we will be having the detailed discussion about all of these particular things and how these particular things will move. Okay, this particular course will be for the 12-week duration, and what we will be going to cover in detail, that is, in the first session, in the first week, week one, we will be having fundamentals of ai, ml, dl, and gen ai. Okay, we will be going step by step. Like, ai was there, that was the business term basically, and in order to solve certain problems, machine learning was there, then machine learning was having certain issues, then deep learning came. We will be having one more part, that is nlp, okay, natural language processing. Okay, so based upon these particular things, then Gen AI came into the picture, and how it has changed the world. We will be discussing about the certain applications, say ChatGPT, and uh, then group ai, some applications I will walk you through with some applications, how these particular applications are working. Okay, how these particular applications was developed. So these particular things was there inside the week one. Okay, inside the week two, we will be discussing about the transformer pipelines. Transformers pipeline. Okay, so over here we will be discussing about encoding and data generation and all. Okay, tokenization, embedding, attention, decoding. These particular things will be covered. Let me mention, say tokenization, then embeddings, then attention, and decoding. These particular things we are going to cover in uh, week 2. Okay, week 3, what it will be, uh, we will have the discussion about transformer architecture. Transformer architecture. And week 4, it will be MLP, multi-layer perceptron. Multi-layer perceptron. Week 5, we will be discussing about pre-training and hyperparameter tuning. What I have mentioned, context length and all these particular things will be visible from week 5 onwards. Okay, so week 5 and 6 will be with respect to these particular things. Pre-training and hyperparameter tuning. In week 7, we will be discussing about the RAG. That is retrieval augmented generation. Okay, so basically, what is happening? RAG applications. This is famous nowadays. This is more famous nowadays. What exactly is happening? Say, you are having LLM, large language model, but say your organization is having secure data, and you the LLM models are not having that much information. Okay, so if you are going to ask LLM models about the data that is there in your organization, you will not be able to get the outcome. So what you will do, based upon the data, you are going to prepare one file, and that particular file is clubbed with the LLM, and then you will be able to get the outcome. Let me show you one diagram. RAG image. Okay, so just have a look onto this particular diagram. Just have a look over here. What we are having this chat gpt. Okay, chat gpt, this is the example of image of chat gpt. This is nothing but a large language model. Okay, so with the help with this large language model, what you have done, you have clubbed with some csv or json file, or some database connectivity has been done, then it has been loaded up. So data loader is there. Now you will be able to get the outcome from this particular document as well. This is nothing but the RAG. And you can develop your customized solution. At the end of this particular course, what you will be able to do, say if you are having some file and some data is there in that particular file, you can pass it from the large language model, and you will be able to get the outcome. Say if you are having some data with respect to, say, some services, some KPIs, or say patient data is there, some telecom KPIs are there. So you can pass that particular data, and if you are saying that what is the total number of records, if you divide this by this, what will be the outcome? So these particular things you will be able to get. Provide me the graph for, say, drop call rate. show me the total claims from this particular patient. So that particular things you will be able to do, and that is quite simple with the help of. And over here, uh, little bit Python knowledge is required. It is not like you have the mastery about Python, because whatever we are having, we just need to pass those particular things from the large language models, and we will be able to get the outcome. Okay, so this is the stuff RAG application. So retrieval augmented generation. We will pass the data, whatever organization data, with from the large language models, and we will be able to get the outcome. So that will be covered in week 7. Then week 8, building production ready GenAI application. Okay, so I will walk you through with like how you will be able to generate, how you will be able to develop the production ready applications. What can be the input, what can be the output, how you need to club the input with the output. So you can think in this particular way. Whatever we have covered from week up to week 7, those particular things will be applied in our week 8 in order to develop the production ready application. Okay, so inside the week 9, we will be discussing about the lang chain. Lang chain. This is famous nowadays, lang chain. So what exactly is happening over here? Lang chain is, say, chaining more multiple LLMs. Say LLM1 is there, LLM1 is having certain in output, then this output is given to uh, large language model 2, and this output is given to large language model 3. Okay, so in this particular way, a chaining mechanism, a chaining will be done between the different LLMs. So that will be covered with the help of LangChain. Chaining of LLMs, you can say, you can mention in this particular way. You can have different view. Three LLM4 and LLM5. Okay. Okay, so you can think LLM1 is having certain output that is given to LLM2, LLM3, and LLM4. Now, whatever we are getting from the LLM2, LLM3, and LLM4, that will be acting as an input to LLM5. Okay, and finally we will be able to get the outcome. So, LangChain is nothing but chaining of multiple large language models, and that we will cover in our week 9 now. Okay, so that is the stuff. In week 10, that is building RAG with LLMs or LangChains. Okay, so over here, we will be going to have the discussion about chaining the LLMs. Now we will club it with the RAG, and RAG will be clubbed with this LangChain. You can think in this particular way. Your organization file is clubbed with these particular LLMs or LangChains, then you will be able to get the outcome. Okay, that will be covered inside the week 10. Inside the week 11, we will be having certain advanced RAG techniques. Okay, and that will be, say, query rewriting. I'm not going in detail. Query rewriting, hybrid search. Okay, so these particular things we will see inside the week 10. Inside the week 12, we will be having the agentic AI. Agentic AI. Okay, so agentic AI basically it will enable autonomous LLMs. Okay, agents basically. Over here, guys, we are going to create the agents basically. Now, let me give you one example. Say we are having say hotel booking website. Hotel booking website is there. Okay, hotel booking website is there. Then what I will club it with the large language model, and then it will do the hotel booking stuff automatically. Okay, so it is going to you will be able to have autonomous agents, and once like LLMs are clubbed with certain third party applications. Over here hotel booking website is third party applications, so then we will be having the LLM agents. LLM agents is, you can say, more having more penetrations inside the industry, and industries are looking for the agentic AI methodology. And what they are doing, say R&D is there, that is having their and they are working on to a particular product. What they will do, they will create an agent based upon their product, and that particular agent will be utilized in another application, or inside the another department. So they will be able to fulfill their requirement. You can think in this particular way, like weather forecasting application is there. Weather forecasting, with the help of that, like we will be able to get the weather related information. It will be clubbed with the LLMs, and then say we are having weather forecasting agent. Then weather forecasting agent will be utilized inside the aeroplane guided mechanism. Okay, so or air traffic control system, that particular agent will be utilized, so that weather related information will be given to that particular air traffic controller. Okay, so organizations are working in this particular directions in order to develop more agents, and then utilize these particular agents in order to fulfill the requirements. So agentic AI will be in our week 12, and from week 12, like then we will be having 2 to 3 projects and all, and that will be the entire course module. So we will be moving in this particular way. Okay, and and these are the things that we will be going to cover in our 12 weeks module. Now, now with respect to this course module, like whom should focus? Okay, this is mandatory for all. Okay, and you might think that this is more closer to the data analyst, or data analyst, and it is not closer to the data engineers. Okay, now once we are inside the software world, or so there are certain things, say data engineers and data analyst, or data scientist, what I can say, data scientist. Okay, so although both of these persons, data engineers, data scientist, or data analyst, okay, are dealing with data, but over here the data engineers, they used to provide the data to data scientists, so that, or you can say they are providing the data, cleaned data, to the data scientists, so that they will be able to apply the machine learning or deep learning algorithms on top of the data. But over here, the data scientists, they are going to apply the machine learning models, huh? Now if they are applying machine learning models, and after deep learning, what we are having gen ai, and gen ai is say more closer to the scientist, huh? But it is not like that. It is mandatory for data scientists as well as the data engineers, huh? Gen ai is mandatory for all, huh? Okay. If and it is the right time to upgrade yourself, and once like we will be able to complete this particular course module, we will be having the information about this particular flow, ai ml dl nlp and gen ai. So we will be able to get the understanding about all of these. We will be able to see like how the algorithms and all are being applied, and applied onto top of the data, and what exactly was happening in ml, and then dl, and then nlp. Okay, so we will be able to get this particular phase, the information about the data analyst, or the role which was played by the data scientist and data analyst. But with respect to the data engineers, the person who is working as a data engineer, why he or she should learn gen ai? Basically, inside this particular gen ai, if we divide it into some blocks, then there are three to four things, let me show you. Just give me a minute. And meanwhile, guys, you can think about the question that you need to ask, that that is there in your mind.
Hello, sir.
Yes, yes, yes.
We can ask a question right now or after some time,
Just
after
give me
completing.
a minute, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Prompt
Okay.
engineering, rag, fine tuning, and pre-training. Okay. So over here, the prompt engineering is there. Okay. RAG is there, that we have seen, that is retrieval augmented generation. Fine tuning is there, and pre-training is there, okay. Prompt engineering, that is the most easy task, and like whatever input that you are going to give the Gen AI models or LLMs, that is nothing but the prompt engineering. And you must be very clear what you are going to provide as a prompt to the Gen AI models. Okay, so say whatever you are going to ask to Gen AI model, that must be correct. And this is an art basically, like to provide the precise information to Gen AI model, so that it will be able to understand the context, and based upon the context it will be able to provide the outcome. And this is the most easy part once we are like going through with the Gen AI learning journey. So prompt engineering, rag, that we have seen, that is nothing but you can say adding third party application data with the large language model, and we will be able to get the outcome based upon that. Rag is the thing. Pre-training, what I have mentioned, this is the most difficult phase, and it is done with the by the almost say 0.002% organizations, and big vendors or big short organizations are capable to do these particular things, because this is very resource intensive. And chat gpt, that is a model what we are having, it has taken 25,000 GPUs. Okay, I will tell you the name of GPUs, and they have taken 3 months in order to do the training. Okay, so that much resource intensive stuff is there once we are performing the pre-training. Okay, we will be having the detailed discussions like how much time it has taken. There are different variations as well. Okay, so pre-training is most difficult task to do, and we will not going to perform this particular stuff. We will not be going to do the pre-training and all, but we will be learning how the organizations were capable to do these particular things. Okay, so DeepSeek, one model is there, that is DeepSeek. That is the China, that has been developed by the Chinese. Okay, inside China it has developed, and the cost what was involved in order to perform the pre-training, uh, that is almost say 10% what was there in what was inside the training phase, pre-training phase in GPT, chat GPT. So what they have done, they have reduced the, they have done certain fundamental changes in order to proceed with the pre-training and all, and then they were able to reduce the cost. So these particular things we will see how DeepSeek was having less cost than GPT-4 or GP Chat GPT. So these particular things we will see. So pre-training that I have mentioned is the most difficult thing, and only top short organizations are doing this particular stuff, and then we will be able to get the foundation models. So over here on this particular website, what we are able to see the models, and these are the foundation models, or we are having fine-tuned models as well. Say GPT-4, say if I'm talking say Llama. Okay, so Llama is having say Llama Meta, the Meta Llama, and this is Llama 3 and 8 billion. What is the meaning of this 8 billion and 7 billion? We will be having detailed discussion about those particular things as well. And then this was the base model from the Meta industry. Okay, or you can say Facebook. This is the base model. On top of this, Hugging Face has done certain changes, or it has done the fine tuning. And over here what we will get, Meta 11 Meta Llama, and that is 7 billion, and Chat HF, that is you can say fine tuned by Hugging Face, and this is a chat model. If you want to have the interactive uh, chatbot related like stuff, if you want to develop that, then you can utilize this chat model. Instruct model, we will be having the different models. Say BART is there, let me mention BART. Okay, so BART mini, that is the you can say initial base model, foundation model. And BERT emotions, in order to detect the emotions, we will utilize and we will build certain uh, applications based upon this particular model. So this is to detect the emotions and all. Then certain models are there, say uh, language. Language based language translation models are there. Okay, spoken language detection models are there. So a lot of models are there that we can utilize. But what I want to say over here, what we get from the pre-training, we get the foundation model, or base model. Foundation model or base model. Base model. On top of this, the fine tuning is being done, and then we will be able to get the fine tuned model. So what we are able to see over here, we are having certain foundation model. Okay, GPT say 4. So GPT-4 4o, that is the base model, and based upon this, we will be having different, say, role play. Okay, GPT-4 Alpha 13 billion role play. Okay, so these are the fine-tuned model. Huh? Okay, so from this particular stuff pre-training we got the foundation model, and foundation model is utilized in order to develop the fine-tune models, and the fine-tuning, okay. So the third thing that we are doing inside the Gen AI part, that is fine-tuning, so fine-tuning is the most important part. With the help of that, we will be able to increase the accuracy of large language models, LLMs, and we will be discussing in detail with respect to fine-tuning, and this is more closer to data engineers. Okay, fine tuning, how the fine tuning is done, because the data scientists are just going to utilize whatever they are having, but the fine tuning, whatever the outcome we are getting from the large language models, so that must be fine tuned, that must be accurate, so how to increase the accuracy and all that we will see in the fine tuning part, and this is more closer to data engineers, so what I want to say, the the course module Gen AI is important for data engineers as well as the data scientists or data analysts. Okay, and if the data engineers are going to do, then they will be the complete package. And if data scientists are going to do, then they will be able to crack the interviews, because nowadays each and every organization is asking about the Gen AI, and this is the mandatory skill set for the data scientist or data analyst. Even for the data engineers, they used to ask, like, have you developed any Gen AI application, or have you utilized Gen AI in your organization, or is your product having Gen AI capability? So these particular things are important for the data engineers and data scientists. Okay, even like uh, the persons who are not inside the software industry, with the help of this particular course module, they will be able to get the understanding about all of these particular things, AI, ML, DL, NLP, and then they can utilize the Gen AI, and they will be able to inside the market, and they will be able to go on to the initial roles of data scientists and data engineers. So that is with respect to the demand, what is there inside the market, and in each and every role inside the software industry, Gen AI is mandatory. Okay, if someone is working as a software tester, okay, or in QA, so they will be asking, the interviewer is asking, do you know how to build the test cases based upon the Gen AI? Okay, how to utilize the Gen AI in testing? Okay, how to utilize the Gen AI in order to secure uh, the software product, how to get more security with the help of Gen AI. Okay, in the organizations which are dealing with the different domains, over there as well, Gen AI is playing a critical role. Okay, and the applications what they are having, they will be having the Gen AI capability. Okay, say if someone is working in a hospital, then hospital application will be having the Gen AI capability, like how many patients are there, who is the critical patient. So such type of things can be asked onto the Gen AI prompt, and they will be able to get the information after going through with the data, or the application data, whatever is there inside that particular hospital and all. If someone is working, say, inside the telecommunication uh, domain, then over there as well, there will be the Gen AI capability onto the applications, and they will be able to predict the DCR, they will be able to just by writing the command. It is not like they need to go through with data loading and then applying manual formulas and all, and then show the graph. Just by writing, provide me the DCI trend for last 50 days, 100 days. They will be able to get the graph. Okay, they will be able to change the the axis of the graph just by writing. Okay, it is not like they need to do the manually. So GenAI is having this particular capability, uh, and the persons say who is willing to increase his productivity, that is quite possible with the help of Gen AI. Yeah. So if someone is working in the education, you can say department, then they will be able to write the thesis and all with the help of Gen AI. Okay. If someone is working inside uh, what I can say, inside the automation industry, automobile industry, they will be able to increase the productivity. So it is not limited to the software domains. It is applicable to all persons. Every one of us will be able to increase the productivity just by utilizing and writing the correct prompt. Like prompt engineering is what then that is applicable to all the industries. Okay, writing the correct prompt to get the accurate outcome, that we will see. Okay, RAG applications, okay, everyone can utilize, but just by putting the data with the LLMs, and then we will they will be able to get the outcome. Fine tuning and the pre-training. Okay, this is pre-training, that is the most, you can say, advanced stuff, and very uh, resource intensive as well. So we will not do the pre-training, but uh, we will learn how this particular pre-training is being done. And then fine tuning, I told you, like increasing the accuracy of large language models, and we will see how it can be done. So it is applicable to all the domains, and all of us will be able to increase our productivity with by using the Gen AI in a right manner. So that we will see. And this entire course module will give you the enough understanding, and I have prepared it in such a way. It is, although like you will be able to get the content onto the internet. Okay, if you search, you will be able to get the huge content onto these particular things, but I have designed in such a way, step by step, just you need to follow uh, some you can say threads, and you will be able to get the enough understanding. And these particular things uh, are clubbed in such a way that you will be able to get in a very easy manner. It is not like you will be getting bored and all. Okay, you will be enjoying the learning, and the examples and the the content that I'm going to cover, that will be more closer to the day-to-day use cases, and based upon the majority of the students, like the domain and all. Okay, the examples will be molded accordingly. The examples will be tuned with respect to the the students from the different industries. Okay, so that is from my side, and you will be going to learn, you will be going to enjoy this particular journey, because it will be interesting, and it will be interesting, and definitely it will boost the confidence, and boost the productivity as well. Okay, now over to you guys. If anyone is having any doubt with respect to course module and all, they can ask.
So I would like to ask like how many tools we are going to explore in this course, and what is the total fee of this course like?
fee and all that we will discuss later, but with respect to the tools, we will be using the open tools, basically open softwares and all. And we will be going to utilize the free versions of Databricks in order to do these particular things. Okay, so mostly free of course tools will be utilized, and you will not be able to fine tune your models on your local machine, because the models that we are able to see onto the
The voice, I think, not able to hear you.
guys, are you able to hear me? Some connectivity issue was there. Are you able to
Yeah,
hear me?
now it's audible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so most of the software tools and applications we will be that we will be going to utilize, that will be the open source software. Okay, so
Do we get any access to a lab like or something?
okay, is it fine?
So in between your voice, like again muted. Now,
Yeah, some connectivity issue what I mentioned. So open source software will be utilized to answer your question. Okay.
for that, do we get any access to any lab, or we can practice it on our own in our own machine?
Yeah, yeah, those are the you need to create accounts. Okay, onto
Okay.
Databricks, it might be possible like we will go through with the Azure setup, and we will be going to have Azure that we will take say 30 days free of cost. Duration is there if we are using Azure. So in 30 days we will be going to cover these particular practice and all. Okay. So I will guide you with respect to the environment and all. Then regarding that,
Okay.
there, you please stay at ease. Nothing is there to worry.
Okay.
Even like the Python and all will be installed in your machine. Okay, and uh, the the small models like which is having size 300 400 MB, those particular things uh, will be done onto your machine. Okay, so that I will guide. Okay, how to do those particular things.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, anything else? Anyone? Gurmeet, Alok, Gaurav, Avinash, Suyog, Manish, Rahul, any doubt, any confusion?
Hello.
Yes, Gurmeet. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I want to ask you. It was
Mm-hmm.
right now whatever you told us. It was just told us basic, or it will be starting from next class
Yeah, yeah.
syllabus.
Today we are having the broader picture only. Huh? Okay,
Okay.
the actual session will start from the next week. Huh? I tried to give you a broader picture, like what are the things being happening inside the market, and how we will be able to boost ourselves. Huh? How we will be able to, and why we need to upgrade ourselves. Huh?
Okay.
So I
So
have covered
class
the
will
broader
be
picture on
class will be starting from Saturday or Sunday.
Saturday, next Saturday.
Okay. Next Saturday time will be 9 a.m. Is it right?
Time we will think, okay, but it will
Okay.
be shared accordingly. 9 to 10, it will be 9 or 10, it will be there.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Anything else? Anyone?
Yeah, good morning, sir. Swati here.
Yeah, Swati, tell me.
So on to that Gen AI part, can you just let me know in real time what all tools we are using in organizations just to deal with the Gen AI part?
So, Swati, the thing is that in the organizations, like which model is being utilized, large language model. Okay, it is not like say some tools will be utilized and all. It is which model will be utilized inside the organization. Say, in my organizations, we mostly work on to the open AI models, but in certain organizations, Llama is the model that they have utilized. Okay, and base this is the thing, model and the framework. So with model framework will be there. Say Llama Index is a framework that is being utilized. Okay, once someone is working onto the Llama. Third thing, like the resource and all, if you are going to utilize, use a particular Gen AI model, then how you are able to provide the resources. So in my organization, we mostly work onto the AWS cloud. Okay, so we are providing the GPUs. Okay, and with the help of GPUs, we will be able to process the data and all. Okay, so that is the another stuff. Then how you are where you are going to put this particular code. So mostly like Python is there. Okay, so with the help of Python and the deep learning libraries, you will be able to import these particular models, and you can pass your data and you will be able to get the result, right? So from the software perspective, like Python is there. From the infra perspective, GPUs are there, and from the model perspective, so different models are there. It will depends upon your organization what they are going to use, right? And these models, Swati, are based upon the use cases. Say chat gpt, that is the fine-tuned model of GPT-4. Okay, inside the GPT we are having some more models. Say GPT-2 is there, GPT-3 is there, GPT-4 is there. And say if I'm going to have GPT-4, that is the base model, but this is not coming with free of cost. Okay, I need, if you are able to see my screen, let me show you. Okay, so over here, are you able to see my screen?
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay, so GPT-4 plus upgrade, and if I'm clicking on upgrade, so it is asking for say free access to GPT-4 or mini, and reasoning, okay, it will be free of cost. But if I need to have everything, then I need to pay say $20 and all. And for the business perspective, it is say $25 USD per month. Okay, so if I'm using the base models, okay, foundation models, so it is not like I will be having the accuracy. The accuracy will vary based upon the models. Okay, if I'm going to use the paid models, the accuracy will be good. If I'm going to use say the free models, the accuracy will be less. And uh, I will tell you one example. It was with client, and at the back end, the because of the cost and all, the model was downgraded to the initial model. And I have tested once, I have tested it on my machine, then it was giving the outcome output from the model was correct with respect to what I'm passing to it. But but before the demo, the model was downgraded to the lower one. And during the demo, the results were not you can say accurate. And it was a pathetic situation for me. Like the the code was for me like for the reviewers, that is like your code is not working properly, but the output was given by the model, what was utilized. So you need to opt a correct model based upon the, and it will opting a model based upon the type of the data that you are dealing with, and the accuracy and all that you want to have from that particular model, right, Swati? Hope I answered your query. Swati? Okay, anyone else having any doubt? Guys, are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect, guys. So, in order to, you can say, have the summary from this particular session. So today, what we have seen the 12 weeks program, what we are going to learn in detail, and uh, why we need to learn these particular things. Okay, so definitely it will boost our productivity, and it will it will be able to boost our designation as well. It will be able to enhance the designation as well. Like in your industry as well, you, if like some openings are there inside the open market, a lot of positions are there for the Gen AI engineers, and this is the booming word at this moment. So if we are able to get these particular things before the actual demand, then we will be able to get more than our expectations. So that is the second thing what we have seen. And then the general introduction about the Gen AI and uh, machine learning, deep learning and all. Okay, so these particular things we have seen in our today's session. The From the next session onward, like we will be having the detailed discussions with respect to the Gen AI. So in today's session, we just covered the introductory part, like what are the different things that we are going to cover in our upcoming sessions. Okay, so that's it from my side. If you guys are having any doubt, you can ask. Otherwise, we can conclude the session. Okay, fine so far. Can we conclude?